Are you ready to change your life? Because if you watch this video, I guarantee it's going to change your life. This video is for all the people where I get comments telling me all these different reasons of why they can't start a YouTube channel. And it's for people that are over 40 that are trying to start a YouTube channel. And if you're younger than that, you can keep watching because we all got the same issues. But if you've ever started and quit, if you're wondering even why to start, I kind of wanted to go over those things. And I don't know, I even got a whiteboard here, but I don't know if I actually write my name out. I think I didn't even see, it's going to be backwards because I'm looking at the camera and that's not even going to work. So, but we're not even going to edit this because that's another issue that everyone seems to be having is they think, oh, I got to edit it. I got to make it perfect. No, just document the journey. And I'm telling you, it will increase your happiness. Like, I have been creating YouTube videos in various different forms for a long period of time. And one of the things I really wanted to share with you, and anyone out there that's listening, is I found an old channel that I used to create residual income videos on. And here's what's really interesting about that, is that it had over 200 subscribers, and I haven't even uploaded a video to it in over 12 years. I uploaded like 4 different videos to it. I think one had Robert Kiyosaki on it, just kind of doing the whiteboard thing and explaining Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And then I had another one that showed like residual income over time. And then there was like another one that was about taking that same sort of money and putting it into like a life insurance policy. Like, these videos just sat there, yet people kept finding them and they kept watching them and they subscribed to the channel. So I think what's really important to understand is that everything that you put out on YouTube is going to have this compounding effect. And so it's not necessarily like what happens today, but it's that compounding effect of what can happen over time. And if you look around my channel, you can notice that I've made a lot of mistakes. And one of those mistakes was I was really focused on trying to like monetize a channel through being an athlete and adventure sports. And let me share with you that unless you're like one of the top 1% athletes in that particular sport in the world, you're probably not going to get a viral or a huge following unless you're solving a certain problem for a certain audience. And, you know, in short form, there have been people that have really caught fire, you know, that aren't necessarily at the top of that particular sport's competitive athlete scale, but they've found a niche or a niche in like a certain avenue where they have found an audience because that audience relates to them. So that was one of the other things that I really wanted to get across to everyone that's sending me messages about I don't think I can find an audience. I don't think I have anything to offer them. The biggest thing you have to understand about like value is that if you've overcome some sort of struggle in your life and you've gotten to the other side of that, like you've been here, right? And you've gotten and fixed that problem and gotten to here. That can be a vast amount of things, like from, you know, I was, you know, out of shape or whatever, and I was here in my life and I got to here being in great shape. Well, there's people in the world that are experiencing those same obstacles. And if you can come back to them with a solution to get them to where they want to go in a shorter period of time with less of their effort and less of their own sacrifice, and you can increase their likelihood that they get to that destination, that creates value. And here's what's interesting about that. Everyone keeps asking about, like, oh, how much does YouTube pay you? How much about this? How much about that? Well, do you realize that the best people on YouTube, the ones that monetize the most, don't rely on AdSense monetization? They figure out that gap and that problem between, their hero journey, and they figure out what their audience has as far as a problem, and they come back and have products and services that narrow that gap, and they sell them to their audience. And that can be anything. Like, I mean, for some that are just looking for like entertainment, my sister showed me that there's this group of educators that essentially go around like stand-up comedians, and they sell tickets at auditoriums for people to come get entertained for an hour, just like Jerry Seinfeld would. So the important thing is that you build an authentic, engaged audience, and that's just through sharing you. Like, this isn't an edited video, and I've been talking to the camera here for a little over 6 minutes. If you're still watching, congratulations. You haven't fallen asleep or, scrolled off of it yet. That's amazing. It's just me sitting here talking. So I appreciate you. And I'm going to wrap this up fairly quickly, but I just want you to know is if you've solved a problem in your life, that could be learning to play the guitar. That could be learning to whittle wood. I don't know, like whatever it is, there's other people out there that want your expertise. They want to know how to get that skill or fix that problem in a shorter period of time with less effort and sacrifice, and they want a more likelihood that they actually accomplish it. And they know that they're more likely to accomplish it with someone's help than they are alone. So the benefits of actually getting on this YouTube platform is you start an entrepreneurial journey, and you're going to be around a community of people that are overwhelmingly supportive. And what I would tell you from every business I've ever started, whether it was an Airbnb, a wakeboarding school, a real estate company, no matter what it was, 1 in 1,000 people are crazy. And that goes for subscribers too. but it's only 1 out of 1,000. So 1 out of 100, whatever you might butt heads with or something like that, or disagree in the comments. But 1 out of 1,000, they're difficult. But, that's just life. We deal with it. And being on this platform provides you instant feedback to figure out, these people's problems that are in your audience that you might be able to help. And it helps you think about different videos to make. Like, I would have never made a video like this when I was flying, but I started getting a lot of feedback from people and seeing a lot of feedback even on YouTube about, oh, I don't think I can start. Oh, I don't have a camera. Oh, what do I need? This is my cell phone. I was trying to do the filming with my webcam, and then I had the whiteboard, and I had this whole cool video planned out, and I was gonna, be writing stuff on the whiteboard, and everything was backwards because on the webcam it was showing it in the mirror version. On my selfie camera it was showing it in the mirrored version, and I'm too self-conscious to not see the screen, so I just said, screw it, I'm not going to do the whiteboard. I'll just talk to the screen, have my little talking points down here, and we'll see how this goes. I don't know how it's going for you so far, but this is in one take, and I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to put it up there and see what happens, and let people comment down below what they want to see next, what questions they have next, and I'll do my best to answer them. because I've been making adventure videos in a very niche sport that has a very small audience for like 12 years. Some of my biggest videos, some of the ones that have gone the most viral, were simply ones that people could relate to more. One of them was scuba diving on YouTube. Another one on TikTok was getting on a ski lift. Another one on, Instagram was showing somebody how to get up when they were stuck in powder on a snowboard. So if I could relay anything to you, if you're thinking about starting a channel, can you relate to people? Can you find a problem, a common problem that you've experienced, that you know other people experience? So again, relating to people. Can you offer solutions to that problem to bridge that gap between where people are and where they want to be? And I hope this video bridges the gap for you to start a YouTube channel and start figuring out what audiences are coming in, their questions and problems, and how you can help them work together to solve them. Right there, you've got a viable channel with a great audience with strong engagement of like-minded individuals. The other thing I'll share with you is learning to edit and stuff like that. You'll just learn as you go. And if you want to be really resourceful, you can find other people to do stuff like that for you, because it's kind of a commoditized service. Like, it's fairly easy. Even AI can do it for you now. So don't let that hold you back. Again, if you want any type of support for anything like this, I do have a free community down there in the description. It's called Educator Monetization. It's where we show people like yourselves how to monetize online, not through selling things, but through educating people on eventually them asking to purchase something from you. So again, that community is down below. There's also a few other probably links down there as well if you want to check them out. But I appreciate you hanging out for the full 12 minutes, and like and subscribe. Catch you in the next one. Oh, by the way, live life tenaciously and always be learning. That's my little tagline. Stop.